I'm Kay Wilson. I'm part of the Lennox of Lomond team here, and we farm here at Sheemore and Shantron Farm. We have farm tours we offer to the community, small groups, and we do travel trade. We do from lambing experience, the day in the life of the farmer, and quad bike trailer tours. And we also offer adults only accommodation in our glamping site, and we also have a self-catering cottage that sleeps 4. This is our 50th year actually of agritourism this year. Wow. Well, we started off small. Financially we started off small, and we were able to kind of build on that and learn from mistakes and what worked and what didn't work. So now that skills that we've learned is going on for the next barns that we're kind of building on from. For me, websites has been a big problem. We tried to find a solution that would suit our type of business because we have accommodation and tours. So we tried down the bespoke route. Luckily we got a grant for it, but it was still a large amount of money, and they just could never deliver on what I could be getting from using kind of plugins and things. So only a year or so into having the website, we're now switching to another one, so we're going through that process again. But as much as it's a negative thing, but the positive is I know what I need now from a website, whereas before starting I didn't actually know what I needed. I was just kind of going with what I thought I needed, whereas now I could realise what I was missing, so I'm making sure that's on my website now. So actually the plus side is I know what I need now, and I'm getting that, and I can happily tell folk and advise folk and be there and learn from this mistake. Communication is the biggest one for us. We're a 4-part family. We all have really specific roles we each feed into all the different elements of the farm and the accommodation and the manufacturing and the tours. So it's really just about making sure we all know what's happening, and that's one thing that's actually come up from the monitor farmers. We never had a weekly or any kind of meeting. We just spoke to each other on the phone or over the dinner table and said, what are we doing tomorrow? Whereas now we can plan ahead, and we now found that every 2 weeks for us is the best way to do a meeting, because it works better for what we're doing. We can now plan better, which means we're not having cross wires. We know when I'm needing to cover cleans because I don't have cleaners in, or dad needs extra bodies because we're gathering or something like that. So we're able to plan ahead now rather than always feel like you're chasing your tail. So it's given us more time because we are communicating better. If it's a glamping site, you need to be legally classed as a camping caravan site. So I didn't know that before we started. So you actually have to go to your council, which for us is Argyll and Bute, and say that you need a licence for a campsite, albeit we're classed as a campsite and caravan site, albeit there's not a caravan in sight or you can't camp here, but we have to have that licence. So that's part and parcel of what I didn't know, but that was one of our legal things, yeah. We've got 3 different products. Well, we've got more than 3 products, but between the different things, so if it was the accommodation at our glamping site, they're going to receive, they'll always be met with a greet and a welcome. It actually goes across everything. They will always meet the farmer or the business owner or somebody within the business to say a quick hello, check them in, or give them an idea of what they'll be doing for the day. For the tours, back to the accommodation, so they're always going to have that kind of that luxury, that space, open kind of green spaces, that peaceful, quiet retreat is what we're kind of going for there. Our cottage is looking for more of a kind of family, kind of countryside kind of retreat on a middle of a centre of the farm, so they get to see what's going on and be involved if they want to be, and that's when folk are encouraged to join in with our farm tours if they want, and we can actually do that on a pretty bespoke basis. If they can ask us, and we can pretty much put a tour on for them 1 hour in the day.